After Death and All What You Need to Know About. After Death was written by Rossetti in the 19th century, 1862, and it touches upon themes of death, love, and an afterlife. Within the pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood, an artistic society which Rossetti was not allowed to enter, many poems addressing similar themes were produced. However, After Death offers a much different perspective on the themes as it was written by a woman. At the time, women lacked many basic rights, and the sense of patriarchal, traditional systems were much stronger than they are today. Victorian society had not yet seen the emergence of the new woman trope. However, Rossetti proved to be quite ahead of her time through her boundary-breaking poetry and her opinions on sex outside of marriage and prostitution. The curtains were half drawn, the floor was swept and strewn with brushes. Rosemary and May lay thick upon the bed on which I lay, where through the lattice ivy shadows crept. He leaned above me, thinking that I slept and could not hear him. But I heard him say, poor child, and as he turned away, came a deep silence, and I knew he wept. He did not touch the shroud, or raise the fold that hid my face, or take my hand in his, or ruffle the smooth pillows for my head. He did not love me living, but once dead he pitied me, and very sweet it is to know he still is warm though I am cold. After Death is from the perspective of somebody who appears to be dead. It sets the scene of a domestic environment where perhaps the narrator is on her deathbed. Then a foreign figure enters who leaned above the narrator. What follows is a progression of mourning in which the male figure expresses sympathy, poor child, then cries. The speaker expresses discontent in how this figure did not touch her or do other comforting acts to ease her state. After Death ends with a selfless statement, where the narrator says that despite the male's lack of love, she is still glad that he lives. This poem acknowledges the continuation of ordinary life after a person's death, and it distances itself from the religious connotations associated with the afterlife. This is all about After Death.